Annie's mom mentioned that everyone she knows who's ever graduated with an ANSO major is now teaching a Zumba class. So
well,
I should probably go to grad school.
Or get started on Zumba.
Yeah. I gotta get some of those pants with like the tassels.
Yeah, those are good pants.
Yeah, I'll work on it.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
What is one word, phrase, or action you have to describe the future?
Unknown. One word. I can do words. Probably. Nope, not yet. You go.
Unknown.
That would be my action, I guess. I don't know. It's exciting and also scary.
Uncertain.
I should probably take out my nose rings.
And maybe stop getting tattoos.
A negative word to describe the future, which would be exciting. Slash scary.
Yeah, very scary. I would say the future is hopeful.
Do you have a plan for after you graduate?
No, definitely not. It's like a long time away, but not school. I would want to take some time off.
I feel like it's sort of understood that if you go to K, the next step is grad school, and that seems sort of intimidating and not at all what I want to do, but it also sort of feels like the only option.
A lot of people aren't going directly to graduate school, like when they graduate, but I feel like most people you talk to, it's in their plan, you know, their 5-year plan or their 10-year plan, you know, whatever.
Do you have a plan for after you graduate?
No.
No?
Not at the moment, but I'm probably going to go grad school.
Grad school. That's the plan. Maybe take a year off, a couple years, get a job. I haven't really thought about much stuff.
I plan to go to grad school to get into like the sciences, so get a job in forensic science, so bright future ahead.
I don't know, work on boats or something.
My dad likes to say that the first 10 years after you graduate high school are gonna suck, so you might as well spend them in school. Or something like that. He has some rationale, it doesn't really make sense, but it's pretty highly encouraged, I guess. I don't want to go until I know what I'm going for, because I don't want to pay for it unless I go for something worthwhile and worth paying for.
Yeah, I'm not ready for it now. I need a break after 4 years, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I can't imagine signing on right now for any more school. I'm ready for 4 years. It'll be great, and then it'll be done, and that'll be it. If you're staying in the realm of academia, K College is the place to be. What's up? Like, if you want to get your PhD in what you're studying right now, this is where to start, man, I tell you. But if you want just a regular job, you might want to go to Western. Don't put that in your documentary.
I think I'd be ready to like sign on right now, but I think I take my school a lot less serious than you guys do. And so like it would just be another couple of years in school and like just kind of building onto what I actually want to do. So like, and I'm paying for my education out myself, so it's like that's not a factor. It's kind of just like, oh yeah, I'd do it, why not? Why not get a master's degree? Why not have my PhD? Like it won't help me know what I want to do.
Do you care about leaving your mark on the world?
Yeah, actually a lot.
Yeah, no, I'd say if like your work doesn't save at least one person, just one single person, then you're not doing the job you were born to do.
I think before I came to college, leaving my mark on the world meant such a large scale kind of endeavor. But I think now it's become much more small scale, and maybe I can leave my mark in my community, in a region. So I would like to leave my mark. I don't know if it'll be the world, but I do care about leaving my mark somewhere.
Not necessarily. I don't care about leaving a mark in the world. As long as I can impact, like, it's just like a small community. I think that's something I can live with.
Right. Yeah, and making a mark doesn't mean being famous or being or not that everyone will know your name, but that someone will, because it's not even like I changed their whole life and rainbows everywhere and like all was right with the world for that person, but that I don't know, that the people that you meet, like, you make a mark on them. And honestly, whether it's good or bad, like, I don't know, I feel like everybody you meet changes you a little bit, but maybe that's not true.
What is your biggest fear about the future?
Not being stable.
Everything. Uncertainty. Not knowing, but
I guess the same thing. It's just you don't know what to expect. It's just you're living every day, and whatever comes at you, you just got to be ready for it. That's the biggest fear, because you don't know what to expect.
Unhappiness. Getting myself into a situation where I feel stuck, can't get out of it. I think you can get stuck financially somewhere easily, if you don't have the means to like quit your job, then you can't, and you could be stuck in a job that you hate. I think there's a lot of pressure to like do something successful. I mean, all the seniors you see, like, that's the first question you'd ask them is like, what are you doing after graduation? And everybody expects it to be some awesome, like, far-fetched answer.
Plans are to save the world eventually.
If somebody was just to say, hey, I'm gonna settle down, get married, have some kids, people would be like, why are you doing that? But if that's what makes them happy, then I think that should be a perfectly viable option in its own right. I think I'd like to be comfortable, but I'd rather be happy than rich, definitely. So I think for me, it just all comes down to like whether I feel happy. I just want to be happy in my life, I've just seen too many people who are, just discontent and unsatisfied with where their life turned out. And I mean, it's anybody, they could be wildly successful or they could be wildly unsuccessful, but I think it's just, I think I will succeed in my life if I am happy and I make people around me happy.
Guys, I looked on my bank account today. I should have said this in New York. I had 18 cents.
It happens. I thought you wanted to go shopping.